What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 956 Flips. Today's video is going to be how many DS lights, and I think there's one DSi can I fix in a let's do 30-minute video. These are some of the ones that I've purchased recently and I haven't gotten around to fixing. Really haven't been doing repairs lately, so I need to start getting these fixed. I'm going to a show in August and need to get some of this stuff rolling to have it ready for the show. So let's get into the video. Alright, here's our first one. I've already showed you guys these before on YouTube, but I haven't tested any of them, so like actually gone in there and tried to fix them. Alright, so right off the bat this looks good. It is in Japanese, so let's change that. Go in there. Okay, here's that issue with this one. Bottom. Alright, so we went ahead and put it in English. Let's put in a game. Let's see if it picks up a game. It does. The screen's messed up on top. It's going bad. That's not something I'm gonna fix. It's working okay. So you can see up here it's kind of going bad. There's a line going through it. But when you do need to get this D-pad fixed. So let me go get some cleaning solution and I'll be right back. Alright, here's the stuff I use. Some regular old Q-tips. Got the brasso to clean out the contacts. Hopefully that's what's wrong with it. And some alcohol in the spray. Let's go ahead and open this one up. We've got screws here, there's one underneath here, and there's two up here and one down there. You're going to need a tri-wing. You can get this on eBay. And you're going to need a screwdriver, straight, and Phillips. So let's go ahead and take off this screw right here. I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. Take the battery out. And that reveals another screw in there, right there. And get your tri-wing. I always use the battery compartment to put my screws in, so that's a pretty messed up screw. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it. Yeah, it's just spinning around. Oh wait, this is not my tri-wing. Let me get my tri-wing. Okay, now I got my tri-wing. I don't know if I can focus on that. Nah, it's not gonna focus. Anyways, this is a tri-wing. So let's take out these screws. There's one here. This one's tiny. It's a different color than the other ones. The other ones are gray. This one's black. I want to get all these screws in the little tray. My battery tray right here. I'm not going to spend too much time on telling you guys where the screws are at or whatever. You can find videos on YouTube pretty easily on how to take these apart. That screw, whoa, that screw does not want to come out. It's really stuck on there. There it goes. Alright, then I use a straight edge screwdriver to take these little covers off. Just kind of dig in there and pop them out. I also stick them on my battery compartment cover so I don't lose them. It looks really difficult, but it's not. This one's got Phillips screwdrivers in there, or screws, I'm sorry. So you just take them out. And I usually just take these two out also while I'm here. There's one here and one up there. And from here, the console will open up and reveal us the motherboard. We're gonna have to go underneath the motherboard to get to the D-pad and the area that I'm trying to fix. Hopefully it's not water damage. We're gonna find out right now. You see, these were all purchased from eBay as is, so you know there could be a multitude of problems. But so far, what I saw was just the D button. And what happened to the volume button? Oh, here it is. I was like, man, it doesn't have it, and I was messing with the volume. I knew it was there. So let's just set this bottom part aside and focus on what we got here. And we gotta remove this screw and these two triggers. Triggers, I just pull them up, and make sure you hold a little clip in there, a little spring. Hold them together. We're gonna take this screw out, like I told you guys, and then we should have access to the board. What I like to do is push from the bottom screen up, and we'll get access. Alright, so here is the problem with this one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that thing is disgusting. It should be nice and shiny like these other ones. The other ones aren't that great, but that one really needs to be cleaned and redone. So what we'll do is we'll get our Brasso and our Q-tip. Got some Brasso on that Q-tip, and let me see if I can get you guys to where you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna rub these contacts let's just do them all. They all don't look very good, and try to get as much of that gunk off as possible. It's starting to come clean. You don't want to put a ton of pressure because you'll break the board, but just a little bit of elbow grease in there. It looks better already. I think it looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and give it another run with Brasso. We'll do all the points. Didn't come out perfect. But I'm hoping that's enough to get it to go. I've never used sandpaper on a console. One of these days I have to try it, as I've used them on points. So we've got a little bit of alcohol and we're just cleaning off all the extra Brasso that's on there, and then we'll just dry it with the other side of the Q-tip. Let's check this out and see if it looks okay. It does. That side's not bad either. So let's just put it back to where we can test it and see if it fixes our problem. The springs are getting in the way. Alright, this is how I test it without putting it back together. I like to put one screw on the board. Right there. The screw that we took off. And you're going to grab your battery. Let's put the game in first. We'll put the game, grab our battery, and just put it into these little points right here. And you want to kind of hold this and the battery together. We're going to go to the power switch and flick it up from here, and then we're just going to open it. Now we're going to have to go through all this stuff again. Hopefully it doesn't die on us while we're doing this. Just scroll through all this stuff to get through it. Let's see. Nope, that didn't do it. Alright, let's take it apart again and see. Let's try out swapping out the little rubber piece. Alright, we've got another little rubber pad. I don't know if that one's any good either. It was taken off another console that I've been working on before. And like I said, I haven't worked on these in months. So we're going to try that real quick. And if that fixes the problem, then we know for sure, you know, it was just a little rubber mount. Okay, so here's the other one. Here's this one. Now let's see if that'll fix it. It's very possible those little rubbers get worn out, but to me it looked like there was way too much gunk on that battery. I mean, in that position there. Where's my battery? What in the actual? That is so weird. Oh, put it over here. Let's just do this quick. I don't want to put the screw back on because if we have to take it apart again, it's just going to be in the way. All right. Go through all this stuff again. It looks to me like the top screen's getting worse too. It's about the same. Gotta go through all that baloney. There it goes. So it's just a little rubber piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back together off the camera, and we'll work on the next one. All right, we got that one done. Let's check this one out. Okay, bad top screen. We're not gonna mess with those right now. I don't have any top screens to replace them with, so gonna have to let that one slide. This one looks good. Let's see if probably it doesn't read any game. That's probably why it was sold as is. No, it reads the game. Awesome, awesome. Let's check all the buttons and all that on this one. Those buttons work. Y does not work. Probably the same issue. This time we're going to open it up and we're going to try to clean out the contact with a little bit of sandpaper. So let's do it. Alright, I'm going to take it apart off camera so we don't waste any time. Alright, I've opened up the DS. Let's get looking to where our problem is. Okay, those don't look at all bad. I don't know how well it's focusing, but it looks good. So the Y button's the one that's giving us issue. I don't see anything bad. I'm gonna go grab another one. Alright, so here's the other one. This is the one we just took out. I don't know if that's gonna fix it. This other one doesn't look bad. So let's just go ahead and, I'm sorry guys. Let's just go ahead and try it out and see what happens. Like I said, I really don't think that's gonna make a difference, but sometimes those little things go bad and they'll cause problems, so. Got some dust or so over there. It's gonna be tough with just one hand. Just kind of get through all this junk. The A button feels bad too, now that we've changed the rubber. Yeah, there's something wrong with the board. Or this rubber is bad too, because look, very seldom does it shoot. I'm gonna clean the board real quick and see if that fixes the issue. I'm gonna do that off camera. So same thing I did on the last one. Let me get into it. Alright, here we go. Gave it a quick cleaning and see if it makes a difference. Hey, check that out, guys. Much better. Awesome. Alright, so this one's fixed. I'm going to go ahead and put it back together. We'll move on to the next one. Here's our next one. I can already tell you we've got a problem with the top screen because the case is broken. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to check the gameplay on this one. I don't have a top screen or replacement case for it, so this one's just going to have to wait. What I usually do is I get a bunch of them that need, so this one doesn't even read the game. I'll get a bunch of them that need, like that's a good screen. I can put that screen into another console. Maybe these buttons are good. So we're just going to go ahead and check all that first and use this console for parts. Yeah, so it doesn't read the games at all. So this one's pretty much going to be a console part. Well, I picked up the game there. It's a little finicky. The bottom screen is kind of dark, but it does work. Top screen's good. Well, beside those areas there. It can be good for testing other consoles, because I know it lights up and turns on. Alright, we've got good button. Good button. Let's see the trigger. Bad triggers. Let's go back to the map. Yeah, so the triggers are completely bad. So this one's basically going to be parts. Got a good screen. That's pretty much just on this one, and the little rubber grommets that are inside are good because all the buttons work. Alright, so let's move on. So we've got 2 fixed and 2 that we can't do anything with right now because we do not have the parts to fix them with. So let's get this pink one. This one lit up. Let's go ahead and pop the Mario game in there. It feels real tight. Good top screen. Let's change the language and use the touch screen and see if everything's working. Very simple on these consoles, guys, to change the language right there. Well, you can see it, but English. Yes. It's set to English. Oh, let's check the screen to see if it calibrates. So far, no. Okay. We got no bottom screen. Very light. Got some there. It's good there. Well, this one's kind of iffy, but it does work. Let's fire it up again. Let's see if the triggers are working, the buttons, the D-pad. Alright. Trigger, they both work. Oh. Okay, I don't know why it's so bright on the screen. I guess it's because of the way the screen is, yeah. Colors in the screen. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit further. Oops, that's too much. But you can hear it. Back, forth, down, up. Yeah, this one's good. So this one's ready to go, guys. This is freaking awesome. I didn't have to do anything to this one. She's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and put it to charge. And that's gonna be the third one. This one doesn't seem... Okay, that one's charging. We've got 3 that are working and those 2 over there that are not. Okay, and it's charging. Let's grab this one. This one looks good too. Maybe a bad game port, maybe bad buttons. Let's change the language to English. Let's check out the touchscreen here. Good, good, good. All right, touchscreen is good. Let's go ahead and put the game in. That didn't sound good, so that might be the issue. Oh, I picked it up. Awesome. All right, let's go and zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the screen. I don't know what's going on with the colors. Oh, I didn't test the triggers. Well, I can test them in here. Back and forth. Jump, jump. Yep. We've got bad triggers. Oh. Maybe it doesn't do it here. Let's go back to the map. Pretty sure it does. Oh, there go the triggers. Oh, so this one's fully working, guys. Freaking awesome. 2 in a row. And it's a nice shape too. It's got a little cover and everything. We'll go ahead and charge that one right now. Let's grab this pink one. Right off the bat, we can see that it's got a broken case. So more than likely, it's going to be the top screen. Well, we'll find out right now. Oh, top screen is good. Let's go change the language. Let's see how well the touchscreen goes. Good, 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 good. Okay. All that is working. Let's fire it up again. A little smudge on the screen, annoying me. Trigger works. Alright. Let's see if all the buttons work. Back, forth, down. Jump, jump, fire. Alright, awesome. All we need to do with this one is swap it into that other, that's this screen, put into that other one, or just replace the top part of this console. Basically the same thing, but this one's working fine. There's also some cases that'll hold this together, and it really will prevent it from breaking. We could do that also. So I consider that one as a fix. It's working. You know what? I'll put it in the other pile because it does need that top screen. I should have done this first. Let's pop the game in first. We got some dark screens. Mario is picked up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whoops. Alright, we're going to do this backwards. We're going to test the buttons and all that first. This one's got a good shell. It's not broken. We got triggers working. You guys can hear that. Okay. Runs back and forth. Yeah, this one's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and restart it and test the touch screen. The screen's a little dark on the bottom, but it's not gonna hinder the gameplay. One other thing we need to do is put this in English. Excellent. Go back. Let's test the touch screen. Calibrate it. The bottom one is very finicky. Yeah. Well, I also noticed it's got a little screen protector. I'm gonna pull that off. Dirt and all that gets stuck in there and might cause the buttons to not react. Alright, I think this one's good. Let's go ahead and take that little screen cover off. I can feel it there. These things are really good to protect your screens, but when they're worn out, they'll cause problems with the buttons. So, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time on doing that. This one is working. I'll put it aside so I can take that screen protector off. We're on console number 9 of 10. Yeah, this one's really bad, guys. We've got a big time damage right there. But the screens are healthy, well lit. It did pick up Mario. Let's put this one in English. Okay. Good, good. See the screen, touch screen calibration. Okay. Up here it's dead, so bad touch screen. We can replace it with one of the other ones. But this is going to have to be completely replaced. We've got broken case and broken case. So let's see if the buttons work. This is a good donor console for any of the other ones that are broken. Got two good screens. The touch screen and the LCD screen are two different things. You can take them apart. And you can swap them out. So we got a good trigger. We're coming up on 2 more minutes till 30 minutes, and that's where I wanted to stop. So this is going to be basically the last one. We'll check that DSi real quick. But yeah, everything works on this one except for the casing and all that. Consider these fixes. They are not like the other ones that are all messed up. Alright, I don't have a charge cable for this one. Maybe I do. Yeah, I do. But it did. Okay. So that's it, guys. That ends this story. It did pick up the Mario game, but it's got a bad top screen. So we can fix that. We can replace the top screen, no big deal. But that takes a lot of time. So with that, guys, we went ahead and got, I say, half of the consoles running without ordering any parts. And I think that's a win. All those I'll order parts or swap parts for them. But these are the ones that we got working today. So I think that's a good amount. This is one of the lots that I purchased. I think it was 50 at a time. And I'm starting to get into them. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. It would help me out so much. Please comment, like. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. We'll catch you next time.